Hey guys, welcome back to Paraclete TV. Today we'll be talking about multiplication and division of rational numbers. Let's just review real quick what a rational number is. Basically, it's a number including fractions and decimals that we use in math. It's including integers, but it's also fractions and decimals. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so multiplying and dividing fractions is a little less complicated than addition and subtraction. So let's take, for example, 1/4 times 2/9. For multiplication, all you do is you multiply the top and multiply the bottom. So 1 times 2 is 2. 4 times 9 is 36. So 2/36, which then can be reduced to 1/18. That's how you multiply fractions. Multiply the top by the bottom. Division gets a little trickier. So if we have the same example, 1/4 divided by 2/9, another way we can write this is multiplying by the reciprocal. So this is the number that we are dividing, and this is the number that we're dividing by. I believe it's called the dividend. So another way to write this is 1/4 times the reciprocal. And the reciprocal is just flip the numerator and the denominator. So it becomes 9/2. 1 times 9 is 9. 4 times 2 is 8. So 1/4 divided by 2/9 becomes 9/8. So reciprocal is when the denominator becomes the numerator and vice versa. So now let's take decimals. 2.36 times 9.5. How do we do this? Well, the easiest way to do this is basically just set up the multiplication like you would and ignore the decimal points. So let's just do this out. 6 times 5 is 30. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 3 is 18. 2 times 5 is 10, 11. Or you put a 0 there. 6 times 9 is 4. 5. 3 times 9 is 27 plus 5 is 32. 2 times 9 is 18 plus 3 is, so you have 0. 4 plus 8 is 12. 4, 2. 2. So now that you have all your numbers, when you're multiplying, you just count how many decimal places we have. So here we have 1 decimal place, 2, 3. So your decimal point will go before 3 numbers. So if we're counting from the right, we go 1, 2, 3, and that's where our decimal point goes. So the answer is 22.42. You can check this by thinking about this as whole numbers about. So 2 rounded would be 2. 9.5 rounded would be 10. Equals about 20. So 22 is relatively close to 20. Therefore, you know you did your numbers right and you placed your decimal point correctly. Okay, let's do a real life example. Say we're cooking with 3/4 cup of juice. Here I have about a little more than 3/4 cup, but we'll say it's 3/4. And we need to split it into 5 equal size containers. How do we divide 3/4 into 5? Well, let's do it. Okay, so we have the question, how many cups of juice will one glass get? Well, we started with 3/4 cup, and now we need to divide it into 5. So 3/4 divided by 5/1 is equivalent to 3/4 times 1/5 by the reciprocal rule. So when we multiply the numerators, 3 times 1 equals 3, and multiply the denominators, 4 times 5 equals 20, we get 3/20 of a cup of juice for every glass. We have separated 3/4 cup evenly into 5 glasses, so that is the equivalent of 3/20 of a cup. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope it helped. Bye!